Welcome back to Elite Rentals. I'm James Corwell. Today we're looking at why bigger yachts aren't always better. If you enjoy practical charter advice, subscribe for more yacht insights, and you'll find the link in the description. Let's start with a simple observation from years of planning charters. The best yacht for you is the one that fits how you want to spend your days. Bigger can be impressive, but it also brings trade-offs. Most first-time charterers don't see on a spec sheet. Size affects where you can go, how you get there, and how your time actually feels on board. My goal today is to give you a clear, useful way to think about yacht size so you pick the right platform for your itinerary, your group, and your style. One of the biggest misconceptions is that a larger yacht automatically unlocks more freedom. In reality, the opposite is often true for busy summer destinations. Ports and anchorages impose size and draft limits, and the most charming harbours, the places many guests want to visit, are often the least accessible to the largest yachts. Think of tight marinas, shallow bays, and narrow harbour entrances. A 90-metre yacht can anchor off and tender you in, but it can't slide into a small, lively marina where the atmosphere is part of the experience. On a 30 to 45-metre yacht, those options open up significantly. Draft, the depth the yacht needs underwater, is a detail worth noticing. Many 20, 40-metre yachts have relatively shallow drafts, which means they can anchor closer to shore in places like the Balearics or hop through the Bahamas sandbars with less compromise. As yachts get larger, draft usually increases and your anchorage choices narrow. You'll still enjoy beautiful bays, but you'll often be farther out and you'll rely more on tenders. From my experience, most first-time charterers don't realise how much time can be saved by simply docking where the action is. Being able to stern to in a Mediterranean marina, step ashore for dinner, or people watch from your aft deck has a unique charm. It also means quicker starts in the morning and less logistics moving a larger yacht in and out of congested ports. The bigger the yacht, the more advanced planning you need for berths, pilots, and permissions. Now, let's talk about guest numbers. Almost all private charter yachts operate under regulations that cap overnight guests at 12, even when the yacht is 70, 80, or 90 meters long. So a very large yacht doesn't necessarily mean you can bring more friends. It typically means each guest enjoys more space. That's wonderful if your priority is volume and amenity count. But if your group is 10 or 12 and you don't need a cinema, a wellness deck, or a ballroom-sized saloon, you might find that a well-run 35-55-metre yacht gives you a more intimate experience with fewer moving parts. Space is not the same as comfort. Many larger yachts are incredibly stable, especially with advanced stabilisation. But mid-size yachts in the 40-55-metre range also carry excellent stabilisers, and because they can tuck into more sheltered anchorages, the overall comfort can be just as good in the real world. On calm days, you won't feel much difference. On windy days, the ability to reposition quickly into a protected cove can matter as much as gross tonnage. Let's address costs at a high level without diving into line items. Larger yachts generally have higher fuel consumption, larger crews, more complex systems, and higher berthing or anchorage fees. Those costs aren't a problem if the value matches your goals, but it's important to ask yourself whether you'll actually use everything you're paying for, the helipad, the extra lounge, the full spa setup, during your itinerary. If your plan is 3 or 4 hours of cruising per day, lots of swimming and casual dinners ashore, a smaller or mid-sized yacht can deliver exactly that experience, often with simpler logistics and a more relaxed pace for everyone. Itinerary flexibility is another practical point. Big yachts can go almost anywhere, but it's the small navigational details that add friction: speed limits, pilotage, tender-only access, and the availability of suitable berths. A smaller yacht can pivot more easily when the weather shifts or when your mood changes and you want to add a last-minute lunch stop in a tucked-away harbour. The best charters are the ones where you're not fighting the calendar or the port authority's constraints, you're simply moving with the day. Service and privacy on board also feel different at different sizes. On very large yachts, the service can be hotel level, with a big team and highly specialised roles. That's excellent for formal dining, wellness, or event-style trips. Smaller yachts often keep a tighter, more personal rhythm. The same few crew members know your preferences immediately, and service moves with an easy flow. Neither is better, it's about what you want. A small tip here: if you value casual, seamless days on the water, focus more on the captain and crew track record than raw length. A great team on a 35-45 metre yacht often outperforms a bigger platform if your schedule is active and informal. Toys and water fun are a big part of charter, and bigger yachts usually carry more toys. That's true, and it's fantastic. But there is a trade-off many guests don't anticipate: setup time and safety zones. Deploying large slides, sea pools, and multiple PWCs on a big platform is a well-drilled operation, yet it still takes time to launch, monitor, and recover everything safely. Smaller yachts with a focused toy set can sometimes have you in the water faster and keep the day's pace lighter. If your priority is quick swims, snorkeling stops, and frequent moves, more compact setups often shine. Comfort and motion deserve a quick, practical note. Larger yachts will typically feel more solid in open water, especially across long passages. For coastal cruising in the Mediterranean or island hopping in the Bahamas, a well-stabilized 30-55 meter yacht is more than capable of delivering a smooth experience. What matters in practice is the day's plan. How far you cruise, how quickly you can find shelter if the breeze picks up, and how your captain times departures to keep things comfortable. From my experience, guests remember two things most strongly: how easy the days felt and how good the anchorages were. Size helps, but smart routing helps more. To make this real, let's look at 5 actual charter yachts across a range of sizes and how each one illustrates the size versus experience balance. If you're thinking about planning a charter, Elite Rentals can help. We match itineraries and yachts precisely to how you holiday. The link is in the description. 2 more practical nuances before we wrap up. First, toy strategy. Bigger yachts often have everything, but more isn't always better on a short itinerary. Ask for a toy plan suited to your stops. For example, if your bays are small and well protected, paddleboards, a compact sea pool, and snorkeling kits might see more use than the full slide and every PWC. If you're anchoring in broad, open areas, then the full toy arsenal makes more sense. Crew love clear guidance, and the payoff is more time in the water with less setup time. Second, the pace of service. Large yachts can deliver white glove formality flawlessly. Mid-size yachts can feel more like a private villa on the water. Neither approach is right or wrong. It's about what relaxes you. If your group prefers casual lunches, impromptu swims, and flexible dinner times ashore, tell your broker to prioritize crew who thrive on that rhythm. The same yacht can feel very different depending on the team's style and how the day is planned. Elite Rentals creates custom itineraries for every destination, from the Amalfi Coast and the Balearics to the Bahamas and the Exumas. If you'd like tailored guidance on size and route, use the link in the description. Before I finish, here's a quick checklist I use when advising clients on size. 1. Where do you want to anchor and how close do you want to be to shore? 2. How often do you want to move? Daily, every other day, or just a couple of times per week? 3. How formal do you want onboard life to be? 4. Which toys do you know you'll use? 5. Do you prefer iconic marinas, quiet coves, or a mix? When those answers are clear, the right size, and usually a short list of ideal yachts, become obvious. In the end, the best yacht is the one that keeps your day easy. Sometimes that's 30 meters, sometimes it's 90 meters. The value is in how the yacht, the crew, and the itinerary come together. Thanks for watching. If you're ready to plan your charter, visit Elite Rentals using the link in the description, and don't forget to subscribe for more yacht insights.